The Thanksgiving holiday is a time to give thanks, and we at CCX News are giving thanks to people and organizations who are doing their part to help others. It's an important time to give, especially as food shelf visits are on pace to reach a new record this year.
This is powerful, life-changing work, and we cannot take keeping people's bellies full for granted.
Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan visited Second Harvest Heartland in Brooklyn Park to announce that the state will distribute $5 million in Federal Rescue Plan Act dollars to food banks. The money will be used to buy extra food that will get distributed to local food shelves. Second Harvest Heartland has seen the need grow.
Food prices, gas prices fluctuate. The end, a bunch of federal supports sunsetted earlier this year, and we're seeing the impact of that. Families are still struggling, and they're struggling at historic rates.
Minnesota is on pace to surpass 7 million food shelf visits this year, shattering the record set last year. The little things do add up to make a big difference, and as Emily Haugen reports, neighbors in Maple Grove hope doing the little things can add up to help the environment in a big way.
All right, I'm going to grab my stuff.
When it comes to our planet, there's a way for everyone to do their part.
Happens to be a very nice thing for collecting stuff out of drains.
In one Maple Grove neighborhood, Henta Brahms is adopting a drain.
This guy, and then across the street, there's 2 more drains.
Or 3.
So everything that comes off of everybody's yards and lawns goes into the street, to the storm drain, down the storm drain, into the lakes and rivers.
Neighbors like Brahm are raking up leaves to keep their drains clear.
You look at the size of this opening, there's a lot that goes down there. So it's not a very good filtration mechanism.
It's a St. Paul-based effort and a personal way to reduce water pollution.
If we can do a little bit to keep stuff out of the drain, then that's all stuff that doesn't end up in the lake.
Brahm's involvement is connected to Maple Grove's Citizens for Sustainability.
It's very important.
Founder Tammy Fleming says it's a simple first step, and in town, it's catching on.
As of October, we had 448 drains adopted, 238 adoptees.
Plus over 7,000 pounds of debris kept out of Maple Grove waterways.
Adopt a drain. Very first simple step that you can do.
Just blocks away, Amber Olson is raking up a change too.
We all play our own part in helping or hurting the environment.
This mission connects to her passion, protecting the land she loves.
Extending our responsibility to even just this little part outside of our own little square of property here will add up to a lot.
Just sweep them into a pile.
Olson and Brahm say adopting is a small way to make a big difference.
The cleaner we can keep that water, better for everyone.
That is Emily Haugen reporting, and it's not just in Maple Grove. You can sign up online to adopt a drain in your neighborhood. We have more information at ccxmedia.org. We are also giving thanks to Golden Valley-based Help at Your Door, a nonprofit that serves the local senior population. I had a chance to see their volunteers in action. Some household tasks are best performed with a helping hand, or when you have a massive yard covered with leaves, several helping hands.
The fall cleanup is happening around this time of year, so it's not something we do that often, but it's something when there's an opportunity we can bring a crew together to help out.
Jason Grom is a volunteer for the Golden Valley-based nonprofit Help at Your Door. And this week,
she had a nice list for us to describe the things she wanted.
He joined family members and colleagues to help perform a number of tasks for a senior who couldn't do this on her own.
I have to laugh. I think of all the years, that I did it myself.
This act of kindness is just one of the many services offered by Help at Your Door as they work to achieve their mission of keeping seniors living independently in their own homes.
We see a huge need for seniors, particularly in the winter months.
Karen Koch is the executive director of the organization, which serves about 1,000 seniors around the metro with various tasks.
When you see the impact that you have on people's lives and you realize the impact, I think one thing about aging is everyone's getting old. It's pretty universal regardless of any other, background influences. It's the one thing that everybody can relate to.
Their impact on the senior population caught the eye of the Golden Valley Rotary Club, which honored Help at Your Door with its Business of the Year award.
It's really a great feeling to see that we're being recognized.
That recognition is only possible thanks to the people who volunteer their time.
They'll work hard.
Gilbertson has used the service for 4 years now, and she's grateful for all they do.
It makes such a difference to, have somebody you can count on and that shows up.
This is Grom's first time coming to help Gilbertson with her yard work, and it likely won't be his last.
She was so thankful, so appreciative. It just makes it so easy for us to want to help her out. And I think this is something I could do every year.
There is a small fee to help pay for the various services provided, services that also include transportation and grocery pickup. The nonprofit is also always looking for more volunteers. Finally, giving thanks to volunteers and the veterans they helped serve.
I'll have the steak sandwich, the over medium.
Volunteers made signs, served a meal, and delivered a thank you note handmade by students to veterans in Plymouth. For Vietnam War vet Rod Mandler, a simple drive-through breakfast meant so much more.
It almost brings tears to your eyes when they are thanking you for these kind of things, because they didn't do that when you first came here, when you came back, like from Vietnam. But this is special. Thank you. That's all I can say.
They are thanking us for being out here, but I don't think that's an option. It's thanking them because they did a lot more than what we're doing.
Besides serving 85 veterans, volunteers also served 130 more at local senior living centers. That wraps up this news segment. We want to end by giving thanks to you, the viewers, for supporting our organization.